Hello viewers, I'm that your friend, Reverend Father Michael Obudu, a Catholic priest that is so passionate about farming. Today we shall be discussing on how not to do pig farming. And in learning how not to do pig farming, invariably you are learning how to do pig farming. Before we begin to discuss on this issue on how not to do pig farming, I want to quickly appreciate all who have subscribed to this my channel. I want to thank you. I want to appreciate you. And those who are yet to, please also join this wonderful family. And I assure you, there shall be no dull moment. Please just press the subscribe button and join this wonderful family. Quickly, like what I said, today our discussion is on how not to do pig farming. There are so many of us who are doing pig farming, but we are doing it in the wrong way. Today, I shall be discussing areas where you should not delve into if you must do pig farming. First of all is the genetics. Genetics itself means the breed that you are having in your farm. There are some of us who are into pig farming, but we don't know what we are training. You don't know if it's actually landrace that you are having in your farm, or if it is Duro, or if it is Black White. All you know is that there are pigs in my farm. That is a very wrong way of doing pig farming. Secondly, you must avoid what they call inbreeding. Inbreeding means that, for example, a father pregnating the daughter, that is inbreeding, or the son actually mounting the mother and impregnating the mother. And you go to such farms and you buy the piglets of such pigs. These are actually inbreed piglets. The result from it is very poor. The percentage is so low that doing pig farming you must avoid inbreeding. For example, these pigs that we are having here, the father is TN, the mother is also TN, and these pigs, they are just 4 months, 2 weeks. The father is from a different farm entirely. The father is not related in any way to the mother. And these pigs, we do not allow them to cross themselves, the male and the female. If the male should cross the female, that is what they call inbreed. And the result will be very poor. And for them to attain this weight at that time, it will be very, very difficult. And that is why inbreeding pigs are not allowed if you must be successful in pig farming. Thirdly, we must also try to put into practice what they call biosecurity. There are so many farms today, they take biosecurity for granted. If you must go into pig farming, biosecurity must be part of the training and your practice in pig farming. Biosecurity is actually putting something like a dish or a water outside your farm where you put Dettol aside, where you actually disinfect your boot before going into the farm, and when coming out also disinfect your boots so that you don't bring in any bacteria or take out any bacteria. That is what they call biosecurity. And if you must go into pig farming, you must learn biosecurity. There are so many persons who do pig farming without this biosecurity. Fourthly, to say, if you must go into pig farming, you must also learn what they call spacing. Spacing in pig farming is very important. The room in which your pigs they live, they must have space. Like for example, these my 3 growers here. They have space to eat, they have space to drink water, they also have the space to rest. And as they continue to grow, the bigger they are, the more space they need. So after some time, we take them from here, we separate some from there so that they can have space to relax and to grow. There are some of us who go into pig farming, we just, for example, a space like this, we put about 10 to 15 pigs in this kind of space, all in the name that we are actually into pig farming. That is actually a pig farming that is heading up to failure, because there will be no space for the pigs to grow, no space for them to relax, no space for them to rest. There will be high level of competition in this little space, and it's going to affect their growth. Lastly, if you must go into pig farming, because I've seen so many places who are into pig farming, they don't put into consideration the nutritional diet of the pigs. They don't know which food to give to a piglet, and which food to give to the grower, and which feed to give to the finisher. They just bring in the piglet and give them all kinds of feed with the impression that pigs eat anything. For example, someone just brought in piglets and start feeding them with cassava peel, and you expect to have good results. You're already heading up for failure. So for you to have good results, piglet must be given the feed for piglet. Starter, grower, they have their own meat and their own feed. Finisher, the same thing. And if you avoid all this, then you can have good results in pig farming. Once more, I remain that your friend, Reverend Father Michael Obudu. Thank you and God bless you.